Time for part 2, talking to Rocket Science about Different Like You.
I think Different Like You is a necessary album for us to create together and to actually own and acknowledge this band and the influences and style that we've created as 4 individuals. And as already there's been a change after this album. Paul has left and Mickey has joined.
Introduce yourself, Mickey.
Hi, I'm Mickey Hartbreak.
Don't be nervous.
Don't, no.
No,
Yeah.
You're in good hands here.
How could you be nervous under my arm?
That's what I'm nervous about.
Only when you didn't say
He feels distracted.
You don't feel nervous, you feel distracted.
Well, you got the call very short notice, really, wasn't it? Because there was Psychic Man tour. Paul obviously was on that, and there's only been a number of months, and Paul left the band, and you were called in very, very quickly. You stepped into his shoes, and here you are on the road already.
One of my other bands is with Kit and Roman as well, so that made it a smoother transition, made it very easy. In terms of walking on the stage, I felt very comfortable.
Because you play in the Dead South, not with these guys, and the Ransom Brothers with these guys.
That's correct, yeah. So, having spent that much time together, they accepted my sense of humour. It's a little bit distasteful at times.
Have you got a plan of attack? Have you copied them and then moving on, or are you going to add your own style?
Yeah, well, I didn't try to replicate it exactly. I think that would be the purpose of a new member of a band. So, Adolescent, I tried to keep it still the same song, but then just play it the way that I would play it, and I was given the freedom by everyone in the band to do that. So there's no pressure. This is how it's played. Play it like this. It was simply here's the skeleton of it, and play it so it doesn't sound like another song, but make it your own and have the freedom to move around within it. Which is great too, because with the time I had, it let me the bits I couldn't work out very well. I could just go. I was free to improvise bits. So yeah.
You have actual silences in songs. If you don't know that bit, just stop playing.
It's called dynamics.
Work
for grunge, James. Light and shade.
It's obviously a play on words. I mean, different like everybody else.
Yeah, well, that's something that came about from just one of my things about where everyone's out there being different, and being in a city and kind of alternative and being different like everybody else. That was a bit of a thing that I would talk about, and then we wrote a song about it.
Yeah.
And me and we came up with a lot of those words.
And Weekly Dreams. That's the first song on the album where the theremin pops its head back up.
I don't play theremin. Theremin plays.
Well, how did you first get into? When did you first get into the theremin?
I did some recording with a fellow called Simon Grounds, and he was a thereminist who turned me on to that instrument.
How many? That must have been 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
What are you saying?
Well, it's been on since the first album, so that was 10.
That was actually in a previous band before Rocket Science. I was doing some stuff with Simon, and Simon was a thereminist and an organ player, and I was very influenced by him as a creative person.
Yeah.
And so after a while of overplaying guitar and things,
That's right, because you're originally a guitarist, Kit.
Yeah.
You're originally a guitarist. You are a guitarist.
Recorder.
Well, that's
If you go far enough back.
If you go far enough back, I think there's a lot of recorders in everyone's bottom drawer.
Yeah.
But did you start with the guitar, or did you go straight to the bass?
Straight to the bass.
Really? That's quite unusual.
Yeah, just too fewer strings.
But you obviously love the bass. Like you're quite, your sound is very particular to you. You're sort of, quite particular about the gear you use.
I'm coming from the bottom.
But what?
He loves the bottom.
He's down below. He's into that frequency. It's a low frequency.
I do remember the very first moment that I decided I wanted to learn the bass, and that was like I had my Kiss record, double platinum, and there was the intro to the song 100,000 Years, which is bass on its own.
Right.
Like, I had these Kiss record for a while, and just kind of just finally noticed the bass line. like during the songs, I kind of never realised what the bass would do. I didn't realise what I was, you know, what
Yeah.
the guitar, where the guitar ended and the bass started, kind of thing. But then
Yeah.
with the bass on, so I went, that sounds, you know, pretty cool. So I said, Dad, can you buy me a bass or whatever? Can I learn bass at high school next year or whatever? And he goes, well, yeah, of course. But
Well, you never
They-
finished
they-
the recorder lessons, so
No, that's right. But they didn't teach bass at my school.
Right.
They taught acoustic guitar or drums. So I thought I didn't want to play acoustic guitar. And it didn't sound like. It was like that. You know, Ace Frehley, electric guitar would be fine, but acoustic guitar.
Is that the song? First song with
Yeah, that one. That's the one.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like
Yeah,
it.
and then it's like, but they taught drums. So every kid who wanted to learn an instrument wanted to learn the drums. So we had to audition. So therefore, the drum teacher would tap out rhythms and
Yeah.
you have to copy them, of course. So I didn't pass the audition.
you didn't pass the rhythm.
Nah.